Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel, Live Love Lang, where together we learn about language and culture in order to realize our dreams.
Yeah, I think it looks really good.
Today I'm going to be talking about what I've been doing these days because I am now going to 𝕙𝕼𝕣𝕖, Hanguk University of Foreign Studies. I think it's quite underrated, so I decided I really need to make a video to let the world know that this is a really good place to study Korean. I'm only here for one semester, so I won't be here for a long time, but I do have a lot of friends that are actually studying here for a year or longer, so if you would like me to do an interview with them as well, please let me know and maybe I'll ask someone and have them answer your questions if you know, leave me comments down below. Today I wanted to, show you around the school and also tell you reasons why I think HUFS is actually one of the better choices to go to school. It's funny because I wasn't really gonna go here originally and it was recommended to me by a local and anyway I decided to go here based on that person's recommendation, and I was highly pleased, and compared to some of the experiences that I've heard outside of 𝕙𝕣𝕖, I'm much more satisfied with the experience that I'm receiving now. I'm gonna go into the 5 reasons why I think you should go to Hanguk 𝕙𝕣𝕖 if you're going to study Korean in Korea for any amount of time, and then I'm going to walk around the school just a little bit to show you what the campus is like. So the first reason is that the books aren't that expensive. Now, this might sound like a really superficial reason, and of course if you're rich you can go ahead and buy the expensive books of other places as well, but I was very pleased. I only spent about 3만 won for both of my books, which means about $30 US, and the books are actually very good and well integrated into the class. The teachers know exactly how to use the book just to get you to understand, and the grammar and text included inside the books are very nice. I can do a video about those books later as well. I was thinking about talking about how to use them, and maybe for those people who might want to use those books to study on their own as well, making a separate video. So again, if you are interested in that, please leave me a comment down below. 𝕐강 and Yonsei books are really expensive. You end up spending a lot of money on them, and I'm not quite sure if they're the greatest books for self-studying. I wouldn't know how well it integrated is in the classroom because I haven't been to that class setting. However, I had bought a 𝕐강 book quite a while ago and I found that it was quite useless for me in terms of self-study. The second thing I want to tell you about Hanguk 𝕙𝕣𝕖 is that the teachers actually find amazing ways to make the class really interesting. I'm laughing almost every 5 minutes in the class. I never feel bored, and even when I haven't slept the whole night and I woke up really early in the morning and I feel very tired, I'm not tired during class because the teachers are very outgoing and they know just how to get the students to talk with them. Number 3, the teachers know just how to balance all 3 senses. Now, I may not have talked about this a lot on my channel as yet, but I definitely will. I have so much plans for it. Also, those people who are waiting for me to make a video on how I study language and how I recommend you to study language, it's coming. I'm currently filming, editing, planning everything for October now, so wait on that. If you want to see that, please give me a thumbs up and maybe I'll post it faster. The balance between 3 senses when learning a language is very important, meaning it's listening, speaking, and writing. You cannot just do heavily one or heavily the other. 𝕐강 is very famous for their speaking, which is one of the reasons why I actually ended up not going there, because I'm good at speaking but I'm not good at other things. And some people it's the opposite. They're bad at speaking but they're good at writing, or whatever it is. The truth is that as long as the balance is there, that is the best option. You'll actually see your growth grow exponentially, instead of where when you focus on one it will be peachy and patchy. Although there are some people who may prefer that, I find that it's a lot better to study when you have all 3 connected. I thought it was going to be a bit immature because when I looked at the schedule it said, reading time and then listening time, and in my experience in language classes before, those times felt like a big waste of time for me. But not here at 𝕙𝕼𝕖 because they know just how to make it flow naturally between each section, between learning grammar, going into the reading. It flows so naturally that I don't even feel like I'm necessarily putting time aside for reading or putting time aside for writing. It feels like they're catering to the lesson wholeheartedly. Number 4. So the examples that they use in class are not pre-made. So I was really impressed with this, and I'm still really impressed with this, but every single example that we do starts out with a conversation that the class is doing. So we could be learning a new thing and a new grammar, and they will, ask a general question like, what did you do on your weekend? And then we'll start talking about it, and then they'll use that to explain the grammar. And that's a very basic way, and that might not sound special, but for example, they'll use marriage standards in your country and somehow perfectly wrap it into the lesson at hand. And I think that is more important for a teacher to do than maybe anything else, because making those connections between what you want to say, your opinion, your home life, what it's like in your country, and the new vocabulary that you're learning is very important. Straight from knowing nothing all the way to advanced. Number 5, and my last thing that I want to say, is basically that the campus is not overwhelmingly big. So it's quite beautiful, it's spacious, but it's not like Gyeonggi or Kodae where you have to climb hills and run all over the place. Once you get to the campus, it's quite easy to find wherever you need to go. You don't have to be running or rushing from place to classes because it is close by. You don't need a car, you don't need any of the things. It's quite simple to get around if you're going to 𝕙𝕣𝕖. Bigger is not always more, and of course if you're worried about it being too small, not to your liking, like I said, I filmed at school yesterday for you, so as soon as I finish talking here, I will roll the clips and let you see what it's like to walk up and down in 𝕙𝕣𝕖 campus. watch well. I hope you really enjoyed that. Again, if you're thinking of studying in Korea, I hope that you definitely consider HUFS as a choice. If you like this video or you would like to see more stuff of this line, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below with the specifics of what you would like to see, and I'll try to get to it. If you're new to the family and you want to know more, about language, I don't only do stuff about Korea and Japan, but that's just where I am now, so that's kind of what is happening. But like I said, the goal is for us to realize our dreams through real-life international experiences. So if you feel like that's you, please join the family. I'd love another hug. You know, press the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you next week. Or next video, depending on when I post this, because I'm a mess and I don't know what I'm... Bye.